All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. And salute, man, to you, Sister Akim, who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all brothers, stay strong, man. We almost home. And I had to speak on this. Hey, in these times, you got more so-called Negroes running around calling themselves Native Americans than ever. You got more so-called Negroes running around calling themselves Native American than ever. Thanks to Dane Calloway and thanks to Tariq Nasheed for also adopting that philosophy and pushing it on his people. And I will say this, a lot of these niggas are Native, but you got Mr. Dane Calloway and Tariq Nasheed saying that only 6% of the so-called Negroes you see over today descend from that slave trade, man. They came from Africa. That's what he's saying. And he's saying the other 94% is all so-called Native Americans, man, which that's bullshit. Well, like I said, but I will say a lot of these Negroes are actually so-called Native Americans, man. But I find it strange that y'all niggas are still celebrating Thanksgiving though, man. I find it strange. You same niggas running around talking about y'all foundation of Black Americans and y'all indigenous, you Native, and you Aborigine and all this shit. Y'all still celebrating Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is all about the slaughter and the destruction and the genocide of the so-called Native Americans, man. But y'all still celebrating that shit. It's like you niggas are a joke. Y'all a big joke, man. And the missiles can't come soon enough to knock off 2/3 of y'all, man. Y'all a big damn joke, man. And another thing, y'all celebrating Thanksgiving and y'all don't see all the signs that the Most High is about to bring judgment on this devil for all he did to all that this devil has done to his people. Look, you got a big smallpox scare that just happened. There was like some empty smallpox vials or something like that found in the deep freezer or something like that. You know, and it's related to COVID or something, man. You know, I had to look more into that story. And you got, what's the main things in the news right now? You got Kenosha, Wisconsin. Waukesha, Wisconsin. Those are all Native American words. And what's happening there? Racial turmoil, man. What just happened? You had Esau get off of killing some other Edomites, you know, and then you had this Jake run over a bunch of Edomites that were having a parade, and a lot of that was in the celebration. A lot of that parade was in the celebration of Kyle Rittenhouse getting off and shooting them other devils, man. You know, so that's a spiritual thing, man. Why is all this happening in these Native American cities, man? And you know what? Let me jump to Genesis 49. I wasn't gonna start with that, so you know that's how the spirit moves. So I'm gonna start with that real quick. Native American language, Waukesha and Kenosha, Wisconsin. Let me see, Genesis 49, and it's all happening around this time of Thanksgiving. How ironic, man. This is Genesis 49. I hit 19th verse. It says, Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. A troop shall overcome him. Gad is the so-called North American Indians, man. It says the Gadites, that's who they are according to the Bible. They're one of the 12 tribes of Israel. It said the troop shall overcome him. Gad was overcame, and basically Esau put a genocide on their ass. He didn't kill all of them, but he killed the bulk, the largest portion of the Gadites, man. A big bulk of them. Gad, a troop shall overcome him. Esau was that troop, but he shall overcome at the last. Exactly, man. He shall overcome at the last. And you see everything is coming back to Esau, man. Everything is coming back. All the judgments is coming back. All the hell he put out there, like the smallpox vaccines. It's like the smallpox vials, those empty vials. Man, this devil is about to release all pandemics on his own people. Of course, the Israelites are the main target, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. When I say that, I mean he's going to destroy a lot of his own people, man. Because Esau don't give a damn about his own, especially the poor Edomites. He don't give a damn about the poor or the middle class, man. So y'all think this little COVID thing is something, man. This devil's about to put some real shit out here, man. And smallpox is gonna be one of those diseases he released out here, man. You know, y'all practice biological warfare on the Native Americans back in the day with smallpox in the blanket, huh? Now Esau's doing that to his own people, man. That's judgment, man. That's judgment, man. So, but Jake is gonna overcome at the last. That Jake that ran them over, he could have been a Gadite, you know. And when it says Gad shall overcome at the last, that's talking about the elect of the Gadites, man. That ain't just talking about any old nigga that knows he's Israel, any old nigga that knows he's a Native American or nothing like that. The elect Gadites are gonna overcome at the last. Through who? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, man. Through the salvation, through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Salvation by way of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You know? And that could have been staged also. That whole thing with that guy running that car, running that red SUV over through people or whatever, that could have been staged because that wasn't one of them cartoons, man. Was that The Simpsons? Where they had a red SUV running through a parade full of white people? You know? That could have been staged, but hold on for a second. Yeah, so. But yeah, but I still find it hella funny that a lot of y'all niggas running around calling yourselves natives and then still celebrating Thankskilling, man. Still celebrating Thankskilling. And by the way, there was a turkey shortage this year too. It's a shortage on a lot of things. Then guess what? They're gonna blame everything on that so-called virus, man. That scamdemic, man. They're gonna blame everything on that scamdemic. Why is there a turkey shortage? Why is there different shortages on all these different foods and different car products and, you know, car parts and all this. There's just shortages on everything right now. And inflation is at the door. Inflation is going to turn into hyperinflation, man. So I know y'all paid a pretty penny for them turkeys, man. You know, the ones of y'all who went to the store and bought them. But yeah, let me get Amos 5:21. It says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Exactly. You niggas running around calling yourself natives, but you still celebrating Thanksgiving. The Lord said he despised your feast days. He despised what you're celebrating. You're celebrating your own destruction, man. Your own destruction, man. Hey, nobody's more ridiculous than you so-called Negroes, man. Nobody, man. It's a shame, too, man. That is just ridiculous. Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10, it says, hold on. Jeremiah 10, hear ye the word of the Lord, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the custom of the people are vain. Hold on, slide. Okay, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. The customs of these heathens are vain. It says, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. But for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. Exactly. They cutted that tree out of the forest and deck it with gold and silver, man. They deck it with ornaments. Don't that sound like Christmas? That's the way of the heathen. So here it is. The scriptures say we don't supposed to practice the way of the heathen. Don't go the way of the heathen, but we celebrate Thanksgiving, we celebrate Christmas, and we celebrate, y'all niggas celebrating Black Friday, and that got something to do with your curses. You celebrate your own curses, man. Y'all finna celebrate New Year's. That got something to do with your curses, man. Read up on that. You know? And y'all gonna keep celebrating all these damn so-called holidays, which holiday come from the term holy day. Israelite people had holy days, and we still got them. We just don't celebrate them. I'm speaking about the masses of our people. I'm speaking in general. We don't celebrate them. You know, us here in the truth, we try to celebrate the ones that we could, but I'm speaking in general. Our people don't celebrate our holy days anymore, man. We fell away from who we are, and now we celebrating Esau's so-called holy days, when all his holy days is about spitting on us. You know? So, hey, Jake is ridiculous, man. It's almost 2022. We got, what, 30-something days before it's 2022? Huh? And Jake's still a dummy, man. Still a damn dummy, man. Jump to Ecclesiastes, man. Still a dummy. This shit is embarrassing, dude. And y'all see why the whole world see y'all as stupid, man. Because most of y'all are stupid. Let's keep it real. Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which had been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High required that which is past. The Most High required that which is past. So the Most High requires what you so-called white people did to the Native American Indians, man. He requires what y'all did to the so-called Negroes, which is slavery. And what y'all still doing to God's people, man. He gonna require that. He gonna require blood for that, man. He gonna hold you accountable for that. Even though you hold yourself not accountable, you held yourself not guilty, the Lord's got you. That's why you got all this hell going on in your country, on your so-called one of your favorite holy days. Thanksgiving, man. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse, man. It's only gonna get worse. Yeah, and a lot of you devils running around calling yourself Christian, but y'all will never quote these scriptures. None of these scriptures, and pull them up and realize that these scriptures are talking about you and the so-called karma that is coming to you, man. Y'all just sell it. Only thing these devils gonna say is, this is just y'all are persecuting the Christians. They try to act like they Christian and then say, hey, the whole world is trying to persecute the Christians now because they see everybody is waking up and going against the so-called white man, but he's the Christian though. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah. This is Ezekiel 35, man. Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35. It says, Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. In the time their iniquity had an end, they had the slavery, man. What was our 40 acres in the moon, man? What was our land? What was our reparations? It was the time of our iniquity had an end. He's supposed to let us go, man. Not emancipate us, which that means to transfer. He's supposed to let us go. So you put hell on us when the time of our iniquity had an end. You poisoned us. You devils created gangster rap. This is so-called Jew. I forgot his name, man. He big out there in the music industry or whatever. He's one of them record label execs or something. I forgot his name, man. He got credit for creating gangster rap. I forgot his name though. You can look it up. Y'all gave us gangster rap, man. Y'all gave us all this. Y'all gave us LGBTism. Y'all gave us Jim Crow laws. Y'all gave us redlining. Y'all gave us them vaccinations, man. Y'all gave our women feminism. Y'all gave us our people Section 8 welfare and all that, which is destroying us too. Y'all gave us the prison industrial complex, mass incarceration, man. and so much on, man. Yeah, I pump more fluoride in our water in the so-called Black and Latino community, man. Yeah, I did so much, and there's so much I still doing behind the scenes, man. Huh? But the time of our iniquity is supposed to have an end, but your perpetual hatred, you can't help it because you're perpetually hateful of Jake, man. So verse 6, therefore as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seest thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Exactly. Blood is pursuing you devils, man. And not just you low-level devils, but it's coming for you high-level devils too, man. Not just you little trailer park trash, you little so-called middle-class devils. It's coming for you high-level devils too, man. Most High got something for that ass. It says, blood shall pursue thee. Y'all sitting here celebrating when Kyle Rittenhouse got off. This dude went out looking to kill some black people, but the Most High had it to where he only killed white people. And y'all celebrated because he killed a couple nigga lovers and shot another nigga lover. Y'all happy about that, you know? Y'all love blood, man. Now blood is gonna pursue you. You know, and they trying to blame that dude going and crashing and running over them damn white people. They try to blame that on the Israelites, man. But that's BS right there. That's that perpetual hatred, man. But here it is. That scene was already in the damn cartoon before it ever happened, man. So Esau set that up. You know? Esau set that up. As a matter of fact, I'll get some on that too, Ephesians. But let me get a couple more verses here. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off men from it. And let me read that again. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it, and him that passeth out, and him that returneth, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men. Mount Seir is talking about Esau came from Mount Seir. That's his homeland, man. That's his homeland. That's the land that he was given, Mount Seir. And today America will be considered Mount Seir through the spirit, man. Because this is another Edomite another Edomite stronghold, man. It's lucky, you know. So it's Mount Seir, spiritually speaking. So it says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with a slain man, in thy hills, in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Slain man, and the main way that's going to happen is through the nuclear destruction. Just while y'all got your eyes on niggas, these cases with Ahmaud Arbery, what's that dude name? Ahmaud Arbery, however you say his name, and Kyle Rittenhouse and Black Lives Matter and this, that, and all these little cases that's going on. And while y'all got your eyes fixated on Jake, man, this perpetual hatred y'all got. Here it is. The Russians are preparing nuclear war for y'all. The Chinese are preparing nuclear war for y'all. And many other nations are preparing nuclear war for y'all. They're conspiring against y'all because y'all are the devil, man. Y'all are the damn devil, man. Y'all done everything to harm every other nation on this planet. But only one people matter, though, the Israelite people. The people you call niggas and spicks and tomahawks, man. The Israelite people. The Most High is only stirring all this up for their salvation. But 2/3 of them got to get cut off and destroyed with the so-called white man. You know? And yeah, so there ain't no peace to the wicked, man. Esau, there is no peace for you in this world. There's no peace. Let me get Ephesians 6 real quick. You ain't gonna get no damn peace. Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because this devil is finna go all out, man. Slack it, man. Put on the whole armor of light that you may be able to stand against the wiles, the tricks, the trickery, man. The wiles of the devil. My bad, Akim. This camera's going off. Mailman. But that you may be able to stand against the tricks of the devil, man. The whole thing about them running over them people and all that up there in Wakash. I keep forgetting how to say that. Waukesha or Wakosha. You know, that's a trick of the devil, man. You know, they got y'all niggas celebrating Thanksgiving, talking about it's all about giving thanks. When you got this devil got one day reserved for giving thanks. Here it is. We supposed to be thankful every day, and who do we supposed to be thankful to? First and foremost, the Most High, Yahweh. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Thankful every day. Give thanks every day, morning all the way to night, man, and keep on going for life. This devil got one day reserved for Thanksgiving. Man, get the hell out of here, man. And it's satanic as hell at that. So put on the whole armor of Yahweh that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Exactly. Esau got this race war brewing up, but us hearing this truth, we can't fall into that. We can't fall for it because we've been prophesying about it and we know about it because it's in the scriptures. You know, we got elders that taught us about this, man, what these things mean. So we should already know, you know. So we're supposed to be calm, cool, and collected. You know, we're supposed to be calm, cool, and collected. We know this devil finna try to jab up everybody. We're supposed to be calm, cool, collected, and don't take it. Don't take that RFID microchip either, man. But that's where all this leading to. So it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Exactly. The elite, man, the witches who rule this world, man. The elite of Esau. International bankers, the globalists, like Alex Jones love to call them. So-called Illuminati, man. That's what we wrestling against. Satan. They all a bunch of witches, bro. You know? Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh. And how are we wrestling them? We wrestling them through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shah. We're using these scriptures to bring them down. And it's working. Our people waking up left and right. Hey, the spirit of the Lord is bringing these devils down, man. You know? And hey, this is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to read this. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all, to stand. To stand, man. You gotta, if you can't do nothing, man, you better stand. You better withstand in the evil day. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Exactly, man. This truth of this Bible, man. Not running around calling yourself a foundation of Black America. Not running around calling yourself a Pan-Africanism. Not running around calling yourself an Egyptologist or Black consciousness and all this other crazy shit, man. You better be with this truth, man. That's the only thing that's gonna save us, man. And remember, this word was made flesh in the form of Yahweh Shah, so he is the truth. You in this truth, hey, Yahweh Shah, the truth himself is gonna come save you, man. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. The shield of faith, man. This truth, basically, man. Stand on this truth, man. Hold it tight. We coming into it's finna get, yeah, we finna see a lot of turbulence, man. So you gotta hold tight, man. You know, you gotta hold tight. And I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shah, Bashem Kakodash, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwame Yasha Allah, a Bible ball.